guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Lisa. If you would like to know how I grew my hair from this to this in about 6 months, that is a short period of time. If you are trying to grow your hair realistically, do keep on watching. If you enjoy content like this, definitely consider subscribing. So the reason why I say how I grew my hair realistically, because when you come here on YouTube and you put in the search how to grow your hair, there are a lot of videos telling you overnight growth. That is not realistic. That will never happen. Yes, some of the methods do help your hair to grow, but your hair will never grow overnight. My hair is just in its natural state now. I washed it yesterday and just twisted it. It's just in its natural state. This is how much thickness I have got in volume in the past 6 months of me realistically coming up with a regimen that works for my hair. So before we get into that, let's talk about the background of my hair. I think it's so important to always know the background of the person that you are following, because genetics has a lot to play when it comes to our hair growth. Was your hair long before and you cut it and now it's regrowing? Does long hair run in your family? Did you always have long hair? All of these things are important because a lot of times we may follow someone that's of a different race than us. Like, let's say someone that's mixed with Indian or someone that is Spanish. They tend to have longer, curlier hair, especially if they're mixed, because that is in their genes. So it's very important to know the background of the person that you're following. With me, I've always had really nice natural hair growing up. In a small community that I grew up in, I was known for my natural hair. But as I got older in high school, I wanted to perm my hair like everyone else did. And back then, natural wasn't a trend. Now it's a trend. There's so many products, so many great styles. The internet is full of information for natural hair. But my days when I was growing up, that was not the case. So I really wanted to get my hair perm, and I did perm my hair. After I permed my hair went down the drain. Okay, it was just not the same. There was a point where I couldn't even put my hair in a ponytail. That's how damaged it was. Then I got into weaves, and from weaves I never looked back. And I kept wearing weaves, I kept wearing wigs, and I kept neglecting my hair. At some point, I did start taking care of my hair. My hair started to grow again, but then I neglected it again. And of course, it started breaking, and it was really bad. I'm talking about breakage. Very, very, very thin. No life in my hair. Split ends. I mean, my hair was just horrible. I would say for the past 6 months, I've just been really loving my hair, really taking care of it. I haven't worn any wigs, any weave. I'm not saying that if you wear those protective style, your hair won't grow. It will. But you have to be determined to keep up with your regimen even when you are protecting your hair. And with me, when my hair is in a protective styling, like wearing wigs or weaves or braids, I get very lazy. I do not take care of my hair. So for me, my hair breaks more and does not grow when I'm fully focusing on protective styling. But when my hair is actually out and I have to take care of it, it grows a lot better. But that's for me. Everyone is different. That's being realistic. Some people, hair grows better when they don't touch it, when they do nothing to it. So you have to know your hair. You have to understand your hair. You have to know what works for your hair in order for your hair to grow. Let's talk about products. The products you use will not grow your hair. There is no magic in a bottle that will grow your hair. However, the products you use will help enhance the growth of your hair. There are tons of great products out there. What product did I use to grow my hair within these 6 months? One simple thing. Aloe vera. Well, I use multiple things, but my main thing was aloe vera, guys. Aloe vera is key. It's natural. It's so simple. All I did was I cut the aloe vera leaf. I used the gel of the leaf. I put it in my hair. I put the gel of the leaf in my hair as a pre-poo. Cover my hair in a plastic or whatever shower cap that's around, and I leave that for about an hour to 2 hours every week when I'm washing my hair. Then I wash my hair with shampoo and conditioner, and I let it breathe. That is all I do with the aloe vera. And another thing I started doing, I would say 4 months ago, I started doing this. In the first 2 months, I was just doing aloe vera. 4 months ago, I started using fenugreek seeds. So what I would do is I would get fenugreek seeds, and you can get that off of Amazon. So I get the fenugreek seed from Amazon. I use about a quarter cup. Okay, you don't need that much. I use a quarter cup of fenugreek, put it in a jar, and then I use half of an aloe vera plant. I scoop out the gel from it, let it sit in a strainer, or sometimes I blend it and then strain it, and then I cover that and leave it overnight to 2 nights. I usually leave it about 1 to 2 nights, and I cover it and I let it sit. After 1 to 2 nights, I let it sit on the counter. It doesn't need to be refrigerated, as long as you don't add water, because remember, these are natural products. So if you add water, you will need a preservative to keep it from molding up really quick. So you don't add water, you just let it sit. And then after, I strain the liquid out, and then I put some natural oils like peppermint oil, lemongrass oil, tea tree oil, vitamin E oil, avocado oil. I use a whole bunch of oils that I like, and you can use as much or as little as you want. And I put it into a bottle, and I use that as a leave-in conditioner spray, and I spray it about every 2 days. My hair doesn't absorb water like as much as I would like it to, so I can't put the spray in every single night, because then it just weighs my hair down. So every 2 to 3 days, I use that spray and I spray it into my hair. And that's all I was doing, guys, making sure I put some oil in my hair every 3 days or so, using the aloe vera as a pre-poo, and using aloe vera and fenugreek as a spray. And guys, you can see the difference. If you look at this picture here, you can see the difference of how thick and full my hair have grown in just 6 months. You basically have to fall in love with your hair. You have to make taking care of your hair a hobby. When you love what you do, you will enjoy doing it. And that's what I did. I fell in love with my hair. I said to myself, if I want my hair to grow, I'm going to have to love my hair. Taking care of my hair is going to have to be a hobby. So what did I do? I was in love with wigs. I never thought that I personally could not wear wigs this long. It has been 6 months, and I have only been wearing my natural hair. I kind of thought like, okay, when we first discovered COVID, the whole world was locked down. We had limited access to most things. And I said to myself, if there was limited access to wigs, what would I do? To weaves, what would I do? And that's when I started wearing my hair out a little more, until I was able to just not wear wigs anymore. And I'm not saying that I'm never going to wear it, because of course I'm going to wear it again. To be honest, I love it too much. But I've been doing great for the past 6 months. I haven't worn it. That gave me time to appreciate my hair, to learn about my hair, to love my hair, to create different styles, and to just keep it natural in its natural state. And I think the time that I took out to really focus on my hair really helped my hair to grow. So there is no magic pill. There is no magic product that's going to grow your hair. You just have to create a realistic regimen that works for you, okay? What works for me may not work for you. If I do the aloe vera pre-poo every week, I have time to do that every week. I know every week I have to do a pre-poo. I have to wash my hair. You may have a busy schedule and can't get to your hair every week. Maybe you wash it every week and a half or every 2 weeks. Or if I put oil on my hair every 3 days, it may not work for you. But you have to create a regimen that works for you. The products does help enhance the growth, but it's not going to grow your hair without you putting the time in to create a regimen and following the regimen, because it's easy to create it, but are you going to follow through with it? And with you creating the regimen and following through with that regimen, with time, your hair will grow. You just have to take time to understand your hair, to learn about your hair, to appreciate it, to love it. And that's when you will take good care of it, because now you're understanding what works for your hair, and that's what's going to help your hair to just flourish beautifully. So guys, that is the tips that I brought for you today. That is how I grew my hair. I just had to fall in love with my hair and just start all over, and it has been working so beautifully for me. I am enjoying my natural hair. I'm enjoying like just seeing the way that it works, seeing the way that sometimes I do some curls, it bounces back really nicely, and other times, you know, I get up and it just looks a mess, you know, it's things like that happen. But as you take time, you will understand what will work better for your hair, and you will learn so much more about your hair. The best part about being natural is that it is absolutely free. I have saved so much money staying natural, and I am just loving it. I do plan on getting a wig pretty soon. I'm not sure because I'm going on vacation. I've been on many vacations. I've always worn my hair, but this vacation I was like, I think I want to try a natural wig, but I'm not sure yet because it's been so long since I've worn a wig. But I definitely think, because I took that break and that period to learn my hair and to really start a healthy, realistic regimen for myself, even if I was to transition back into wigs from time to time as a protective style, I think now, because I've been on this journey, I think now I will actually take the time to still take care of what's underneath that protective styling. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have a lot of more natural videos coming out, because as I continue to grow my natural hair, I will be sharing a lot of tips with you guys, what's working for me. Definitely going to have some natural hairstyle videos, because that is the hardest thing. When you decide to fully be natural, it is so hard to come up with really cute hairstyles, especially if your hair isn't that long. Like if it's a short to medium length like mine's, it's sometimes it gets a little hard, and it gets a little bit like high maintenance. Natural hair is high maintenance. It becomes high maintenance to keep up with those styles. I'm definitely going to be showing you guys some quick styles you can do with your natural hair. And as I learn more about my natural hair, I will definitely be sharing those tips with you guys. So if you enjoy content like this, do subscribe. I will be so happy to have you guys here, a part of my family. On this channel, I also do a lot of hauls. So if you like things like that, definitely consider subscribing. I'll see you on the next video. Bye guys.